Welcome, Vintage Gamers, to the first challenge in the new place. I have moved and I have successfully acquired the internets, so we're ready to go. We're ready to play some more Magic the Gathering. Today, I have one of Andy Montolio's creations. I saw this on Twitter this morning, so I figured, why not? Let's just jam it. I just got back from a paper RCQ where I went 0-2 drop in a quick hour and 10 minutes. So I'm hopefully Vintage will be kinder to me than the Pioneer gods were. So we got a cool deck. We got a 5-color workshop deck. Still a Golos based, kind of prison deck with the normal culprits, but we're gonna use Chromatic Lantern and Spire of Industry to play some of the more powerful colored cards in the Shops archetype. So we're playing some, restricted blue cards, some Welders, some Emeries, a balance. Love to see a balance. And then, yeah, just mostly a prison shops shell, but we have, fun tinker options. We get to play Gigantha for sweet, sweet companion value, and a variety of sweet, colorful sideboard cards. Jailer's a sweet one. Always like casting Trinisphere with Pyroblast backup. So it should be fun. It should be a good time. I haven't played one of these lists in a while, but they're pretty straightforward. But I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out. See you in round one. Exciting news, everyone. I've just launched a new Patreon. There, you can show support for my content, grab additional weekly metagame recommendations, and even submit a donation deck list. Donation deck lists are the most frequently asked question on my channel, and I feel I'm now ready to support this new content. Please check out the rules for submissions on the Patreon link in the description, and thank you for your continued support of my channel. Let's battle. Okay, here we go. Round one, Vintage Challenge up against Miharu, who is probably playing Controlling Oath deck. So our main deck, Grafdigger's Cage, might be good. I have an Elk. I also have kind of an awkward hand. And by kind of, I mean like very awkward. I guess theoretically, I could go Workshop Chromatic Lantern on turn one and then go Sphere Emery. And that wouldn't be the end of the world. Or I could just slam a Sphere and hope I draw cards. I don't think that's a good idea. I think we just want to go Workshop Lantern if we want to do this. And then, I mean, our plays aren't terrible, but... I don't think this is like a particularly bad draw against Oath. I just don't think it's a great draw. So Karn can get... No, there's no other cage. Just off Workshop. Oh, just off of Saga, huh? This can name Oko. Alright, yeah, whatever. Let's try it. I think this is a little risky, but... We do have like a reasonable curve out with Workshop Lantern, Sphere Emery. See what happens. Yo, Sajad, welcome back. My Workshop taps for 1 of any color. Brilliant. Yep. Bro, oh, the jig is up. Opponent knows what's going on. Could be a challenging matchup, depending on how many vigors she's playing these days. Let's go take a quick peek at the last Miharu top 8 list. 3 Oko, 3 Ren, 4 Pyro, no Vigor's Bane, but a bunch on the board. Okay. So we can name Ren off of our Revoker as well. A Mana Crypt's a solid draw for sure. Alright, so now I have 6 mana. I can go Revoker Sphere Emery. Do I want to name Ren or do I want to name Oko? Kind of want to name Ren. Maybe that's silly. No. Both of them answer it pretty well. Yeah, RCQ was a bit of a fail. No worries. More Magic to be played. So this actually does give me Karn mana later, which is nice. I played mono green, which was a lot better than playing. I played Phoenix at the last Pioneer event, and it was too many choices. So yeah, I don't know about the setup. It might change. Right now, the camera is pointing towards the kitchen, but I could. I don't know if I'm gonna choose to do like have it point the other way, or maybe put a green screen or a backdrop of some kind. I haven't decided yet. Kind of just got everything in and unpacked. We're gonna figure out the details later. All right, so the sphere got forced. I guess we just get kind of ranched by an Oath of Druids, but what's a guy to do? Maybe we'll hit a cage off this Emery. We hit Sphinx Ruby off of this Emery. Okay. It's nice. Definitely the nicest place I've ever lived, so that makes me happy. I don't know what we're doing here against the kid. Oh, okay. We did not get Oathed. That's a good sign. And we're less likely to get Okoed as well. All right. So let's see. We can just replay that sphere. I don't know how good that is. Balance is a little silly here. I have enough mana where I could go. Wow, I almost like pretty close to Sphinx mana too, huh? What is this Karn doing though? Realistically, it's just a needle. I could get it back a Ruby and Needle Oko. I guess it threatens Lattice. Do we beat Lattice though if they have an Oath? If they have an Oath follow-up, we don't really beat Lattice. I don't think we're beating an Oath follow-up no matter what, so... Maybe this is incorrect sequencing. Why not cast Balance here? You tell me. What reasons could I have to not cast Balance? I guess I can cast Balance if they play an Oath. I'm just gonna go get a Needle. And I'm gonna Needle Oko. Alright. So I guess this does threaten lethal, which I like. I don't think it's worth it on, you know, like... Okay, who cares about a library? Revoker is naming Run in 6. Oh, I think we're just jam it. I have not accidentally needled the wrong one yet, but... I can actually Emery this back in every turn as well. I've definitely accidentally needle. That's something that has definitely happened. So the force on my sphere means that my Karn and Lattice resolve, and I just get a win against Oath in game 1. Definitely take that. Man, I guess we're bringing in Pyroblasts. Are they on Besejus? Okay, they're on Besejus as well. So let's bring in a snow-covered mountain. No, I haven't. I'll do that between rounds. It was pretty funny though. It was quite an adventure. So I'm thinking Pyroblast and Mountains should come in. I don't actually think Balance is good. Even though I guess that's a way for me to play around the oath. Yeah, but I mean, they're on like blue cards, Force of Will and Oko, right? So I think you're still bringing in Pyroblast, especially when a lot of your cards like win the game on the spot. I don't know if I want to bring in like an additional needle. Probably do. Like it's possible that we want to play less of the creatures. I could see that. Like, but I'd actually kind of like Welder against their like they're gonna bring in 4 Nature's Claims and 3 Force of Vigors. So I actually kind of like Welder and Emery against that nonsense. Like the oath part is really annoying, right? But I actually don't think like I don't think a Sphinx gets there most of the time. Maybe that's just an incorrect assumption. I kind of just like the idea of having this recursive engine, even if it's not super good. I did get rid of Tabernacle and Balance, which were ways for me to interact with like tokens and stuff, but I don't know. This kind of feels like the way I would like to go, but I'm not 100% sure it's like the most sound. Like Tinker Sphinx isn't bad, but I don't think it's great either, so let's try this. Yeah, this is gonna be tough post board because they're bringing in 4 Nature's Claims and 3 Vigors. That's so many cards. No, non-interactive. Thanks. 47. Well, this is a hell of a hand, huh? That's a lot of Moxen. Kind of jealous. Oh, boy. I didn't update Cardboard Life. I can do that. What did I call it? 5 color shops, maybe? Is that the right list? Check if that's the right list. So I could go Spire, Welder, Mana Crypt, Sphere. Or I could go Workshop, Mana Crypt, Lodestone. I think all of these things are really bad for me. My opponent's hand was quite strong. They're just going to get to do a lot of drawing and find an oath. I think I'm just going to jam a Lodestone while they have low cards in hand and hope it works. Oops. That's not how you play around days. It's okay. I don't think we're getting dazed. Thanks. All right, that just resolved. I'm down. No, no. We're for fun stream. Did it actually update with the right deck list, or is it incorrect? Let's take a peek. Oh no, it looks good. Sweet. We battle. So now, like, my opponent maybe has to question whether they want to take all of the cards. They just have an oath follow up here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what am I gonna do about this? Like, I gotta just go in and hope it works, right? I don't know. Feels really bad for me. I just have only one cage. Oh boy. Maybe I should have brought in the Sphinx and then I don't know. I don't know if Sphinx beats this though. Mind Break Trap, huh? Classic Maharu. So I would have gotten my sphere trapped if I had gone with the welder line. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna really beat Orchard Oath on the play. So I don't really think it's a huge deal. Oh God, does Niv-Mizzet trigger with the? Oh no. All right, cool. Let's just go next game. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think you're beating that. There's a reason Shops plays like 4 cages in the board sometimes. It's not very good in our deck because we have like some Nombos with Emery and Welder, but I don't know. I think we just have to hope we don't get wrecked that badly. That was quite the beating. Just like double Moxen, Library, Oath, Orchard. There's like not much we can do when we're on the draw against that. All right, I have an elk. Uh, this just doesn't look good. I can go like Saga Wasteland or sorry, Saga on Wasteland, but that's not really like a viable line here. Let's just try to find a better hand. What the heck is this? Okay, well, if I had a workshop, I'd be happy with this hand. If I had a Aspire, even Aspire's not even that good. This hand is not functional in any capacity. This hand is somehow less functional than the last hand. But I can Pyroblast the Preordain, so yeah, let's try again. Ah, here we go. That's a sick hand. This hand's really good. All right, so with this hand, we can put back... I think I could just put back Revoker Wasteland and then get a strip mine with the Golos. Or I could go Workshop Sphere Black Lotus go. That might even be better. Feels like kind of weird to not play Golos on turn 1, but... Maybe I'm not supposed to play the Black Lotus in case I get Vigored on my upkeep. I guess that could happen here. Probably should not have played the Black Lotus in case I get Vigored. Guess we're about to find out together. All right, cool. I'm not really optimistic here. They had a Mox in hand. I don't know. Cage is something. I still have to use this Lotus. So I guess I just get a strip mine, right? I don't really want... I guess I get a Saga. Saga is probably better. It's pretty close. Just get a Saga and lose to Wasteland, I guess. Or yeah, I think I'll just get a Saga. So they can play an Oath or a Ren here. If they play an Oath, they're tapped out, so they can't counter this, but they can kill it on their upkeep. I probably should have gotten Wasteland, because that way I can Wasteland their green source. Really bad play. No, I don't think you have remotely close to enough time to do that. I definitely don't like Caracas. Oh, I guess Caracas is good against my opponent's deck. Now, the biggest problem is I'm going to get Nature's Claimed. I think the answer was I was supposed to Wasteland, but I made a mistake. I don't think, like, letting them get a, do they have the Nature's Claim? They don't have the Nature's Claim. That's good. I guess they could have Beseiju as well. I guess we can Needle Beseiju off of this Saga. I kind of liked the Saga idea the most, but maybe that's silly. Like, maybe, I guess we're not ever going to be able to stop a Vigor. We can't stop anything, really. Yeah, I guess you would Needle Oko because there are more copies of Oko. I don't know. If I feel pretty hopeless and helpless. Oko, at least they can't cast, though. So I think Beseiju is better, maybe. Hey, Jarvis. Unfortunately, like, they having all the agency in the world here, and there's not much. I just don't think I'm going to win the game if my play is get Caracas. I don't think that's a winning play. Beseiju, who endures? Yes, who endures? Yeah, I'm not complaining about agency. I'm just, like, explaining why I don't have another cage, or this list has a single cage. I mean, I have lethal next turn, so like, if they have a Nature's Claim or they have a Vigor, we lose. If they don't, then we're probably winning, right? Like, what? That's what it is. I shouldn't say probably winning, because if I don't have an artifact off the top, then I don't have a lethal construct. But seems like they have something. Like, if they put a Grizzlebrand in play and draw 7 cards and I Caracas it, am I winning that game? That's like, I just don't think that's the case, right? Like, maybe I'm winning the game if they Niv Miz it, but I kind of like the idea of Wasteland, but I also really like the idea of Saga tokens. So looks like we just lose. Okay, not much we can do. Like, we're never beating Force of Vigor in this situation, no matter what. So I don't think that Oath versus shops, when the Oath player is bringing in 4 claim, 3 Vigor, is going to be very competitive. Like, they're already probably favored with just Oath of Druids, and then they're bringing in 7 artifact removal spells. So no, my opponent has Forbidden Orchard. If I don't have a creature in play, I can't win the game. And my opponent, like, the longer this game goes, the worse it is for me. I don't really hate what we chose to do at all. So well, their life total isn't low unless I have, like, just Golos isn't going to get the job done, right? I don't really agree with people's assumptions here. This doesn't matter though. We're dead. I mean, like, they have a Vigor, we lose. That's just the case at all times, right? All right, round 2 of this vintage challenge. We're up against Montolio, whose deck we copied for this event. So let's see. This has a nice turn 1 Lodestone, Wasteland Sphere. Yep, this is a keeper for sure. I wonder if we'll end up on the mirror. We're not on the mirror because they did not reveal a Gigantha. So we'll have to see what they have in store for us today. Maybe it'll be a bizarre deck. Yep, it is a bizarre deck. Is it Dredge or is it... It is Dredge. All right. So we have an answer, and then we have some stuff. Let's see what they have for us on this first. Hopefully just one dredger, maybe 0 dredgers. See what happens. Yeah, on the play, we would have gotten to go Lodestone, untap Wasteland, which would have been really nice, but... Oh, they hit a double hollow one, double dredger, so... Alright, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Wasteland the Bazaar. And next turn, we'll hope we hit a Mox, and we can play Golos Tab, and then that's our plan. They returned the Shambling Shell, so they might have Vigor. I guess maybe I should not have played this Pearl. Oh, grief. I got my Golos griefed? Ah. Brutal. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, Lodestone trades with one of these. So the game is not over. But yeah, this was definitely my line. It was going to be try to get a Tabernacle off of a Golos. Goblin Welder. Okay, well, I'm going to play my Lodestone, and then maybe next turn we can draw one of the 3 other Goloses, I guess. This time they're going to do Imp, I assume. Yep, they hit a Narcomoeba and an Icarid. Go to 3, playing just Welder. I don't think so. I have to go to 3 to do that, right? And that would put me dead to any Chill, any Icarid. I'm not sure. I didn't really consider it probably as much as I should have, but it definitely has more merit than I give it credit for. I got a Needle, and I'm gonna take 8 and die. Well, I guess I don't take 8 and die. I can chump with a Welder. Hmm. Do I gain anything by sphering? Well, they're never gonna have a Bazaar, right? Whatever. I'll just play all the things out. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, like, I don't think I'm prohibiting myself at all by doing that, so. So if I had played Welder, I could have welded a Golos and then blocked an Icarid. I might have won. I mean, I still would probably lose against. Eventually, I would lose to a Chill, but maybe it was better. So a Golos here does stop them, and they actually only have 6 dredges left. Was not a Golos. I don't know. Looking back, maybe we did want a Welder. It's an interesting thought. I didn't really consider it. All right, well, we're going to bring in Relic and Jailer. And do we want Ensnaring Bridge? I don't know if we want Ensnaring Bridge or not. And then I really hate Emery. Balance doesn't seem like it works that well here. Maybe it does. Maybe it's fine. Karn seems kind of bad. We're playing against Dredge. Obviously, these Revokers are all horrible. So maybe we will have this Emery and this Balance back in. Oh, here's a Needle over here. I didn't see that Needle. And then definitely Spheres are still fine. This Balance is the one that I'm like pretty sus about. I don't really think it's going to be good here. The rest of this seems okay. This is fine. That grief was so good. Mox this sphere. That's not good enough. That's unfortunate. Try again. Strip. What is this hand? Why am I playing this deck? I've been conned. I've been conned. I've been absolutely conned. This deck doesn't function in any capacity. All right. Let's try again, I guess. Okay, this hand's good. I don't have a Bajuka Bog, right? So what am I doing with this Golos? So I keep this hand, and I have to put away 2 cards. I put away Ancient Tomb, and I put away Tolarian Academy, and I go Mana Crypt, Black Lotus, Golos, and then I play a Saga. Tabbing. I don't know about tabbing, because then I can't make a Saga token, right? Or no, I'll have Academy next turn, so I will be able to. I mean, if I get Mind Break Trap, I get Mind Break Trap. I don't care. No, I can't, because I have to get rid of Academy. So I guess I could get rid of Saga and get Academy, but then I'm not doing anything. I want Saga on turn 1 here for sure. Well, if I tutor for tab, I don't get to use my Saga. That's the only thing I'm worried about. And I want to use my Saga. I don't think tab is what we're going for here. All right, I'm just going to get Mind Break Trapped. Good beats. I think I have to play Saga on turn 1. I think I have to play Saga on turn 1 in this game. Try it. I guess if I get Vigored, I lose my Golos. There's also that. I don't think it's worth playing around Vigor. I would still be able to Wasteland them and have a Tabernacle in play, right? So is it really that bad? What if I just drop the Golos? That's probably not very good either. Well, the Tabernacle is actually the best play against Vigor, is it not? I actually think Tabernacle might be the best play against Vigor. Like, what's this Golos legitimately doing? I just got rid of 2 hollow ones. Hey! Like, I always have to play Golos on turn 1, right? Like, I can't get it griefed. They just had Vigor anyways, huh? Wait, so why did they just get Vigor? Okay. All right, so the question is, do we give them another activation of Bazaar to keep our Golos in play? Oh my god. What a stupid game of Magic. I don't think we can. I think we just lose our Golos. All right. Oh, they actually missed on a Dredger there. They have second Bazaar. Yeah. They have Bridge from Below in their deck. That's interesting. Now they don't have Bridge from Below. Oh, perfect. We can just draw a Spire I don't know. I guess Summel Ring or something. All right. They have an Imp still. And then I can lose my Sphinx to the Tabernacle somehow. My body's ready. Oh my god, they had triple Bazaar? Alright, well. I don't know, man. What's a guy to do, really? I think today is just not my Magic day. Like, the Pioneer event went so incredibly bad. I think I mulliganed 8 times in 2 rounds. And then this event is also going horribly. We can draw Relic, I guess, but it's going to take too long. Well, yeah, I mean, I thought it'd be fun. They just kill me with Icarids. Like, I don't know. I queued into Miharu on 8 artifact hate spells in their sideboard, and Andy on Dredge with 3 Bazaars in hand. Like what do you want from me? What am I supposed to do? Like, that's just massively bad RNG, right? Like, I think the one thing I really liked was maybe Jarvis's line of play Welder. I think that was pretty interesting. I don't really think I played poorly, so I don't think it's possible that the Welder line was definitely interesting in game 1 though. I like that one. If the third Icarid, I mean, they could just do Icarid every turn, right? Where'd my Ruby go? I get griefed? Okay. How did I get griefed? How do they have cards in hand? Oh, they have therapies in their deck? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, they griefed me. How did they still have extra stuff? I wasn't watching either, and I'm playing the match, so. Yeah, triple Icarid, just over 2 turns, kills me. If I had known I was going to get griefed, I would have played the Ruby out, because that would have let us draw, I guess, Relic on this next turn here, and that would have been game winning. So I might have lost because I didn't play this Ruby out. I can draw... Well, I didn't shuffle yet, have I? Oh, I did shuffle. I could draw Talarian. No, it doesn't do it. Yeah, I should have played the Ruby out, I guess. Whoops. Oh, a cage will do it. Yeah, my 1 cage will do it. Well, maybe now it doesn't do it. How many chills have they used? They actually have another chill left. Oh. We're actually just dead from here. They dredged down to 1 card, and killed me with Xaxes. Cool. Yeah, I mean, what's I gotta do? Well, shit. Oh, come on! You gotta be fucking kidding me! Wow. If they had missed, if I guess you can't miss because you did your entire library, so they were never going to miss. I mean, it was the third bazaar that really got me, you know? Sometimes 2 wastelands, that's just not good enough. I don't even like dislike the way this game was played out, right? I mean, I don't know. It's not my day. Okay, round 3. Don't worry, we are gonna make a comeback. Probably. I have an elk. I have my deck just doesn't function. It doesn't make mana of colors to play colorful spells. Ah. I mean, you're probably supposed to keep this hand, right? Sphere, Wasteland, Saga. Just keep this nice 4-card hand right here. There are some Chromatic Lanterns in the deck, so I'm not thrilled by things that have happened. What do we got? Polluted Delta, Mox Pearl, Soul Ring. Oh my god, I'm just dead. Time Vault. What's the point? What's the point of a Sphere of Resistance? I'm just dead. At least I have a Wasteland for a Saga. If that would get them key. Can I just like go Saga? Probably not. This card is just all my cards are irrelevant. What? Why? For what reason? You have so much mana. Oh, do you have Tinker? No land. Tinker, no land. Oh, Yagua? Oh, cool. All right. It was a fun game. Yep. Okay. So, probably Esper Tinker, maybe. Could be Grixis Tinker. Probably just bring in some Pyros. And take out Balance. And take out... I don't know. Emery. Got him. Sold. Oh, I probably don't need Tabernacle, maybe. I don't know. Things have not gone well, that's for sure. I've been brutally murdered on the field of battle. I guess we want Null Rod. I don't know why I'm not bringing that in. What do I want to take out for an Emery? Why don't we have Volky come? I don't know. I just played the deck, man. Because we're a Null Rod deck? I don't really think Vault Key combo looks that good in this deck. I kind of think that it's not that good in the shops decks. Honestly, I kind of think you want to have Demonic Tutor and Vampiric Tutor and Tinker. No, what? Why would you ever put a Vault Key in the board? That is not the problem. I would never do that. We have Moxen in our deck, right? Like we have restricted cards that produce mana for 0 mana, yeah? I swear we have some of those. What is going on? I think these hands have been so bad. And now we have the workshop draw, but we don't have any like good follow-ups, huh? The nice sphere resistance with Pyroblast backup off of Ruby. An absolute classic. I have never once wanted to put a Volkey in my Karn board. Just doesn't ever feel worthwhile. Okay, well now we have Saga tokens and we have a counter spell. I've been told that this is a winning strategy amongst vintage players. So let's try it. They can't even cast Tinker yet. Getting put to sleep by our non-games here. I was gonna say do your worst, but when I say that, it usually ends pretty poorly. Blue, white. 4. Prismatic ending on my Ruby. Man. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. It's a pretty interesting draw. Have I forgot to put Jagantha into my hand at any point in these games yet? Has that happened yet? I don't think our games have gone long enough to the point where I had mana to put Jagantha into my hand. But I haven't really thought about it very much. I should have played this Lotus before I played the Saga so that they were less likely to force me. God damn it. That was my fault. I should have, I mean, they might have still forced my Lotus, but I definitely should have not shown them Saga. Well, I don't get any constructs off of this Saga, but there's always the next Saga, right? Guess I'm just getting a Soul Ring. So Revoker's not a bad draw. Turn off Sapphire. Puts them even farther from casting Tinker. I don't have an Opal in my deck, so I don't have another red source to get because they got rid of my Lotus and my Ruby. That's kind of unfortunate. What is this? Swords to Plowshares. Well, Esper Control over there doing their worst. I'm gonna get 2 constructs. Maybe I'll get a Grafdigger's Cage. So that I can't get tinkered in this game. Feels like they might have kept a Tinker hand. Oh, Tabernacle? What? Why am I getting Tabernacled? What is happening in this game? I guess I have to pay? I mean, it worked. I guess it worked. Well, so if I get an emerald, how far away am I from Gigantha? I'm 1 mana away. I think that's worse than getting a cage. This Pyroblast has looked real bad, though. I'll tell you that much. Oh, I gotta put this thing in my hand. Almost forgot again. Okay, let's try again. What do you got for me here? Blue. And white. Preordain. Got it. Okay. I wish we had an opal we could have searched for a red source. That kind of stunk. We can cast Golos, though. We could cast a Crucible. We could cast a Lodestone. Couldn't cast a Karn. Ooh, Saga Gaming. What if we have a Wasteland? That'd be cool. Spire of Industry. Another Pyroblast. Fantastic. Yes, that is what I was looking for here. God, this deck, man. My freaking Ruby got Prismatic Ending. You think they knew? Who just goes, yeah, I see your Ruby. Let's Prismatic Ending it instead of Prismatic Ending the Sphere of Resistance. Wild. Right, well, this looks bad for me now. This Tabernacle did some serious work. Keeping me off of 2 constructs was so bad. The good news is I'm not gonna get tinkered right now, so that's always fun. They saw Gigantha? What does that matter? This is so bad for me. Okay. All right, Wasteland. Any Wasteland gamings? Lodestone Golem. It's not a bad draw. Just enough mana. Opponents tapped out. Make their spells cost more. They took it? I guess, right? You make another one is 4. You make a thing is 5. Okay, I mean, I guess. Yeah. Gonna use all your mana in your upkeep here? I guess you'll get another Moxen to spin with. Can't believe there's a Tabernacle in play. That's the wildest thing. They just Ancestraled in their upkeep with the extra mana? I mean, yeah, sure. Fire. Wait, they just didn't pay? Now they're dead on board. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Did the Ancestral cost them 3 and they thought the Ancestral was they thought the Ancestral was going to cost them 2, but I have a Lodestone, so it cost them 3, so they used all of their mana to pay I don't know. Maybe? I can still lose this game. They just got a prismatic ending, the Soul Ring. Okay, now I can't lose this game, I don't think. Unless I forget to pay. You never know. I'm so glad I had these Pyroblasts in this game. They did so much work. This deck is stupid. I'm not having fun. I thought this was going to be so much fun. I just like, you know, cast a Welder, cast a Tinker in my Shops deck. It hurts, man. It really hurts. Yeah, the last time I played this, I think I had a 5-0 or a 4-0, 4-1. I don't know, I just tinkered every game. All right, it's okay. I have an elk, so what the fuck? This deck is so dumb. All right, boom. Let's go. This is the one. This is the hand. This is the time, the place. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, what's up? All right, I think we just put away this Chromatic Lantern, what I'll never be able to cast anyways. All right, opponent. Island. Pass. Upkeep. No Ancestral. Oh, we can play all of our cards. Base. I'm just going to run straight into every counterspell in the history of counterspells. We're just going to do it. Do it live. May I have a Goblin Welder? Survey says. Watch them like mental misstep it. I don't know. Goblin Welder, Black Lotus. Oh, no Goblin Welder. Not allowed. How about a Phyrexian Revoker? Am I supposed to name Black Lotus with this? I could name Sensei's Top. I feel like I want to name Black Lotus. Yeah, I mean, if they don't have a third Force of Will in their deck or in their hand, then we're going to get to resolve a Trinisphere here. To be fair, if they forced the Trinisphere, we would have been able to welder it back in anyways. I think Soul Ring is fairly likely that we get off of Saga, though, right? Could be wrong. Ooh, Saga Gaming at its finest. I think that's it. I think that's game. How do you come back from such a beating? That's what they get for putting non-basics in their deck. I think I just needle Saga. I guess they can Hercules me. But what am I going to do about that? Oh, the comeback is real. Deck's broken. Look at that. All right, here we go. Round 4 of this vintage challenge. We found another powerful necromancer, as it were. The Lord Beerus. My hand has a strip mine. I assume that's like all I can ask for, right? I have a strip mine and then maybe a Golos later, even though I have 2 freaking Goblin Welders again. Where's my list? Oh, I have Tinker, I guess, in my deck. And I have Cage and Needle. I guess I can ask for more. I think we can do better. I'm going to try to mulligan this hand. Am I crazy? Maybe. This one has a Tabernacle, but doesn't have a Wasteland. But it also has an Ancestral. So, try keeping that one. I guess I could theoretically just pitch the Spire and play it all off of this. I don't know if this is technically a better hand or not. Opponent is on Dredge. Opponent is the Dredge player. The Dredge player. Icarid Thug Amalgam. Lodestone. I think I just want to play Lodestone first, right? Little counterproductive here with Ancestral, but... Okay. So the Lodestone resolves. My opponent has a Dredge 4, and they hit a Golgari Grave Troll. Okay, that's not good. So currently they have a Narcomoeba and an Icarid and an Amalgam. But we have a tab. They have double Bazaar. What kind of world are my Dredge opponents living in? Triple Bazaar, double Bazaar? All right. Okay. So we still have tab. And my opponent can't cast spells. And they only have 3 Icarids. Okay. What's Karn got? Relic, Needle. Do I have enough mana? 1, 2, 3. All right, play this. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, I can do it. Cool. Or should I get Relic? Oh, I can't pop Relic, so... I think I just get Needle. And go Needle on Bazaar. And then tabby them. Okay. So we're going to lose our Karn before we can get our Relic. But they have 3 Icarids, unfortunately. So depending on where they attack, we could still get a Relic, theoretically. Well, I kind of want this over here. Thank you. Ancestral was quite good there. Ancestral drawing Black Lotus is always going to be good, but right there was quite good. So depending on what they do here, if they send 2 at Karn, it means we didn't take a lot of damage. If they send... Oh, come on. They hit double chill. Am I dead? No, I can block 1 and not die, and then I can get a Relic and win. Okay. But now they can cast a spell, but I have a sphere, so we should be good, right? I think that's game winning. So even if they have a force after all of this, I think we should be good. I don't know. I just copied the list. Relic is better in other circumstances here. Relic, like, there are decks where you want to be activating it every turn. So they Noxious Revivaled Black Lotus to the top of my library. Okay. Oh, I misplayed. I should have just done Sphere Needle. Now I can lose to Mindbreak Trap, I guess. I should have not played Lotus. I should have played Sphere Relic in case they had. I think they dredged, right? So they can't have Mindbreak Trap there, but they did have Force, so it was correct to play Sphere first. So I got halfway there. Wow, we actually won this game. Crazy. All right, we beat Dredge in game 1. Solid mulligan decision, I think. That was a really nice mulligan decision. I got very heavily rewarded for my choice there. So I get to bring in some good stuff. Let's take out some bad stuff. We have Revokers and Balance and Karn with nothing in our board to get. All right. No, I'm just going to take out Karn. Karn is like uncastable. We were very lucky to have castable stuff, but I think it's better just to have all my pieces in. Still have an elk though, just for funsies. All right, is Strip Mine good enough on the draw here? We have not a lot of fast mana to follow it up. I kind of want to just put it back and go for more. All right, I have a cage and a needle and a wasteland, so that paid off. Shouldn't need a chromatic lantern. Famous last words. I mean, we're gonna get wrecked by a vigor with this hand, right? But we at least have. Okay, there you had Golgari, Grave Trove, Icarid, Hollow One, Grief. Jeez. Okay. So I assume they take the cage. It's pretty easy cage take here. Yeah. Interesting. So can I? Can't really do anything, huh? I guess I could theoretically go Mox, Tomb, Needle, Trinisphere, but that doesn't really stop them from having a force. I guess we should see if our Needle gets Force of Willed. They're F6'd. Okay. Maybe that was a bait, but I'm in for it. So now they're just on natural Dredge, Golgari Grave Troll with one Icarid come back. I still have to draw a threat, but they hit a Dredger. They hit one Dredger and another thing to eat. So I'm actually dead on board. And because they hit exactly a Narcomoeba and a Dredger. All right, so I need to hit Golos. I need to hit a Golos. Nope. Can I get a Gigantha? Nope. Because it cost me 3 to play Lotus. I actually could play a Gigantha if I had if I didn't have a Trinisphere in play. I could actually play Gigantha here, right? It's quite frustrating. I don't think I was supposed to not play the Trinisphere. That grief hitting my cage was the problem for sure. Okay. We didn't have that many hits there, so I guess we could have hit a relic as well. I guess we could hit Tinker there. It's pretty sick. If we had hit Tinker, that would have been really good. You know, for having this much stuff for Dredge, doesn't really feel like that good of a matchup. I don't think balance is good here, no. Maybe on the draw it would have been better. I just don't think balance is good against Dredge in 2022. Doesn't feel that way to me anyways. Could be wrong. I wonder, did I make a mistake in playing the Trinisphere? Dredge seems absurd. Well, you kind of want Ley Line of the Voids for it. Dredge is like very strong, but also very fragile. I actually played a Dredge League that I kind of crushed everyone. I just went up on YouTube yesterday. I didn't even really play particularly well, I don't think, but it was like a very easy 4-1. But like the people who were prepared for Dredge, I got murdered by, right? I played against 4-color, Renin 6, Deathrite Shaman, Ley Line of the Void, Tabernacle deck. Like that deck is just, you just cannot win and it's Dredge. You're like a 0%er. Well, like balance has some like upside where you're gonna kill off some hollow ones, maybe, but well, I mean, you have to have exactly like they were on the play with a hollow one, and they took the best piece of hate I had. Like Needle is like not the greatest hate there. I don't think it was like a super strong hand by any means. It's not gonna have ley lines in the sideboard. I don't usually play very many decks anymore that don't have ley lines. I guess like I play PO, but PO can win a lot faster. The problem, Slasher, is we're not playing the good shops. Every single colorful card in our deck should have been a colorless card, and I think we'd be okay. But we were tricked by you. I should have known. I should have known. No, so the problem, Slasher, is you said it was the good shops, which is how I knew it was the bad shops. If you had just said this was the bad shops, we would have been fine. One Dredger, one Hollow one. No, I think we would do much better if we had actual real colorless cards in our deck. I think Prison Shops is really well positioned right now. That draws nuts. I think I'm gonna get a chromatic so I can get. No, I guess I get this Emery's insane, right? Yeah, this Emery's just nuts. All right, there. So this is how Tabernacle usually works against Dredge, unless you're Andy, in which case they have 3 Bazaars. No, now I can go Chromatic into Welder. Yeah, I probably could have sequenced it Chromatic first. You're right. Well, but what if my Chromatic got countered, we would lose this game, right? Maybe not. I'm kind of autopilot. I don't think my opponent can win from here, but I could be wrong. Nah. I wouldn't have been able to cast the Emery that turn, Slasher, so I don't think so. Based. Okay, round 5. We've just running the powerful wizard gauntlet today. We got Mog, Beerus, and Montolio and Miharu. It's been a tough battle actually. Might be on Dredge again, might be on Shops. Who knows? I don't really want to reveal this Gigantha. All right, I'm gonna not reveal Gigantha in game 1. New plan. New plan. I don't want them knowing I have Gigantha and I don't have forces in my deck. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't want them to know. When am I ever gonna use it? It is Dredge. All right, it's okay. We have Karn and Wasteland. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. How many dredgers? One dredge threer and a hollow one. Chromatic lantern. All right. So unfortunately, I don't have a Tormod script in my Karn board. So I think we're just gonna go Wasteland, Lantern, Welder. I guess I should have done this first. Oh well. All right, cool. If they mill a serum powder, we can weld out the hollow one. They mill double Narcomoeba. It's not good. All right, so if we draw a land, we can go Karn Relic. But actually, we don't need a Relic anymore. We just need to beat what's on board. They have no Dredgers in their yard, and they have no Bazaar. So how do we beat what's on board? Well, we have an Ensnaring Bridge eventually. But will we be able to live until then? I kind of want a Gigant. Chat, can I have it back? Can I have my Gigantha back? No! No, I want my Gigantha back. Fuck. Okay, okay, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We have 5 mana or 4 mana. I wish I had like a mana I could get. Well, I can't get the bridge. I guess I can lose the Karn and get the bridge. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's the play. What if I get griefed? No, they had second force. Uh-oh. Okay, so I have to figure out how. So I'm gonna take this first 6, and then I can weld a Revoker back and forth. No, that would have been so good. We need the Gigantha. I think we're gonna die to Narcomoebas. Unfortunately, these Narcomoebas, they dredge 3 and hit 2 Narcomoebas. All right, so I can weld. Oh, we win! The game's over. What if they have it? What if they have another? Oh, I swear to God, if they have a force. Yes, the game's over. Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Suck it. We're so lucky. Oh my God. Oh shit. This deck's broken. What can I tell you? All right, all right, all right, all right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Now we can reveal Gigantha at no cost. Value. All right. Karn is gone, and Balance is gone, and Revokers are gone. We've played against Dredge 3 times today. What is going on? Magic Online players, what are you doing? All right, baby, let's go. Everything is just bait, force bait for Tinker, as always. That is just vintage. All right. Did Mog just won the standard challenge while we're playing this game? What a master. All right, now I will reveal my Gigantha. All right. This hand is too slow, right? If we were to go Ancient Tomb Sphere, untap, Academy. Yeah, this hand is just too slow to even get under a bridge. Thanks. I did at one point recently. And also fresh new lighting and new everything. Actually, I can probably open this window now. What time is it? 4? I don't think the sun should streak. They actually get even more natural lighting. A little bit of sun on. Anyways, this hand is not good enough. Mulligan. Oh, that's a hand of Magic the Gathering cards. No Dredger. 2 hollow ones, so they have to have a Force of Will. Should make them have it. We could play a Sphere and hope we draw a land next turn. That's not very good. All right. Make them have it. Can't be negation. Can't be trap. Has to be Force of Will blue card. They had Force of Will blue card. All right. I guess we lose. That's unfortunate. I kind of... If I had a second land, I probably would have gone Sphere. Oh, well. Didn't have the second land. So we take 8, and then we have a flip. I mean, we're just going to lose this Mana Crypt. They hit 4 Narcomoebas in 1 Dredge? Crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think we had other play. Like, we could have played Sphere and hoped to draw land, but I don't know. Like, actually, we could have gone Sphere Cage. Unfortunate. All right, on game 3, on the play. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Wow. They did bring in contagions. No. I don't like balance against Dredge. I probably should have played this before I played my Spire. Oh, now I'm gonna get Mind Break trapped. Fucking. Excuse me. Oh. They had nothing. God bless. Come on, just show me, I don't know, 4 hollow ones. I'll take a 4 hollow one right here. I don't think balance doesn't have any merit. Like, balance has some merit, right? But most of the time, you're just tabernacling because you have 4 Golos. So you don't really need, like, to balance hollow ones away. And you're almost never going to be able to balance the Bazaar away, so... It's going to be an interesting game. They have a Jailer. They have a hollow one. 1 hollow one. We have a Wasteland. Okay, so let's play Black Lotus from our yard. Cast Black Lotus. I'm just going to Wasteland them. And then I guess I'll put... I don't need to put Gigantha in my hand, right? I guess I could play around Vigors by putting Gigantha in my hand now. But I can just wait till next turn. I don't even have to Tabernacle them. I can just Gigantha them. I guess there's no good reason not to put... Well, Grief is a good reason not to. Wait, is Gigantha going to win me this game? I mean, I guess Tabernacle would also just straight up win me this game, but... Oh, now it wouldn't. Oh, now it would. So I don't think I'm allowed to play a Tabernacle here because it would tempt fate too much, right? If they had a Vigor and they could clear my Jailer. I can't let them clear my Jailer. Okay, well now it still gets my Jailer cleared. So let's do Chromatic Lantern. And replay this Lotus. Yeah, so I still would lose my board if they had a Vigor. So I think for now we just play this Caracas. That will help me pay for a Tabernacle. Bounce and replay Emery. That is an option. I don't want my Emery to get forced, though. I kind of think I want to get a Gigantha in play before I bounce my Emery. All right, so I think I'm going to kill off the hollow one now, seeing as I won't lose my Jailer if I get Vigored. So let's first buy this back. I guess I can just play the Gigantha now, right? If it resolves, then I don't even have to play Tabernacle. Okay, it didn't resolve. So my Giganta got forced. So if they have a Wasteland, I will still... If they have Wasteland and Vigor... No, I'm going to Tabernacle this now. I think this is the time. Should I just take one more hit? And play a Wasteland out? I think I'm just going to take one more hit and play the Wasteland out, just in case. Like, I think as long as I keep the Jailer in play, I should be in a good spot. So... Black Lotus... Return Black Lotus... Bounce Caracas... Maybe I don't need to show that, but... Okay, that worked. 4 cards. I got a Trinisphere and a Golos and a Needle. Okay, that's got to be really good for me. A Trinisphere, a Golos, and a Needle. And the Emery had resolved. I guess they can still have negation, theoretically, but... Now I'm, like, not going to die. So they had Vigor. We played around it. We played around it. Oh, my God. We played around it. Let's go. I'm so happy that I did that. Oh. Man, I feel like pretty smart now. Wow. I think if we had played the Tabernacle early, we might have lost this game. So I think this was actually really well played by us. And Giganta was good. All right. We've gotten some revenge here on the Dredge players. We're fighting back. All right, here we go. 6th and final round. We have made the comeback. The 0-2 into the 3-2. Can we go 4-2? I have a Giganta. Why did it inspire me? Where are my Moxen? I swear to God. Normal Magic the Gathering players would have a Moxen here, and they would be able to cast their Ancestral Recall, or their Revoker, or not the Revoker, or their Welder. Yeah, I mean, and the Revoker, and the Emerald. But no, I am not a normal Magic the Gathering player. I must mulligan. Where are... Look at this. Look at this. This is a workshop deck, yes? I guess these Spires could have been Ancient Tombs, and then maybe it would have been playable. A Pug player would have 2 Moxen. Now, we're probably playing against, like, just stock Esper Tinker. We've played against, like, just very strong opponents today. Haru, Andy, Beerus, Mogd, and, this is, what's his face, right? Dom? Or is this the other name? There's, like, 2 names that are C and a lot of letters. Oh, I'm mulliganing this hand as well. For sure. You have to be doing something, like, powerful on turn 1. I don't know if Spire... I kind of wish it was just, like, Mana Confluences instead of Spire. Yeah, the move went okay. It was a little crazy. It was a little... We had, like... exactly a certain amount of time to do it, and we got it done in exactly that certain amount of time. So it was a while, but we got through. We did it. All right. I'm gonna start the recording, and we'll be back when our opponent shows up. All right. Here we go. Our opponent has appeared. They have also mulliganed with us, but not as many times as we are going to. Ooh, okay. All right. This hand. Okay. I see this. Okay. All right. They also mulligan to 6. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do. I think we're gonna just do this. So if I were to go Workshop Sphere and then use my 1 mana to play a Pearl and use my 1 mana to play a Sapphire, then my last 1 mana and 3 mana to negate this. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go Workshop Sphere. And then I can play a Pearl and a Sapphire and an Emery. That was pretty good. And I got another Sphere in my yard. Okay. All right. We are doing it. And if they fetch, we can Wasteland them. Should I play my fetch, my Wasteland, and get Giganta? When did I get wings? I don't remember wings. I ate pizza and wings recently? I think I want to hold this Wasteland and try to get them to play a Saga. We played against 3 Dredge players and 1 Esper Tinker player and 1 Oath player and Dredge, Oath. What was the crisp on? I don't remember what the crisp was on. All right, something's happening. We're getting a Moxen now. All right, the real question is, if they play a Moxen this turn, am I legally allowed to Wasteland them? This is not Esper Tinker, though. This looks like it might be Breach. Romantic Lantern. Like, I'm not sure that I'm allowed to play Wasteland here. Because I need to be able to kill a Saga? I kind of think that's the case. Yeah. Soul Ring. Man, they have a lot of mana. The spheres were not enough. Ooh, that was a good draw, though. Oh, I probably should have played the Crucible first. That was a mistake. Oh, well. I have to Wasteland this anyways. Yeah, I think my sequencing... Like, I keep doing these, like, really bad, slight missequencing that would help me resolve spells. Yeah, but you want to just, like, play this Crucible first, because then they don't know about your Wasteland. Less information. The good news is, even if they counter Crucible here, we can bring it back with Emery on the next turn, so... not too bad. Like, I'm worried about getting tinkered, but besides that... Oh, we already had a waste in the bin. Okay, never mind then. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. We also have a strip mine in the bin. I would have been able to hold an extra card in my hand. Well, I mean, I think I always should have played the Crucible first, no matter what. I'm going to want to run into a possible hull breacher here. Not too much. I've just been really busy moving, so. But sphere resistance like would happen like you have to it would cost 3 the way that stacks out. I think it's more valuable to play Crucible first if you don't have a Wasteland in bin and you don't have your Wasteland in hand played yet, because then your opponent might not think your Crucible is of any value because they don't know about any Wastelands. Once there's a Wasteland exposed to them, whether the one I played or the one from my yard, then I think it doesn't matter as much. Yeah, 3-drop would cost 4. That's correct. We're in the tank, though. Crucible was a really strong draw, for sure. Jet. And... this is a 1-drop. Ancestral. Okay. They have a lot of cards. They didn't play a land that turn, though. Wait, how much mana does this thing cost? 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm 1 mana short, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This costs 6. All right, it's better for me just to wasteland them then. We'll put the Gigantha in our hand, even though that costs 7. And I think they might just like run out of mana here. It's possible after using their Black Lotus. Don't know though. Have to see what happens. Double Sphere Crucible all in play is definitely a stronger side of shop draws for definitely. I guess the Emery helped us a lot there, huh? All right. Get in there. All right, blue. They can't cast Tinker here. They could cast Hercules here. But Slasher was telling all the Tinker players to cut Hercules, so maybe they don't have it. This is a 2 mana or 1 mana spell due to Double Sphere. If they play a land, they can go up to a 3 mana spell, so they could Tinker if they have like a main deck Sphinx. All right, black mana, red mana, Ragavan. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. I didn't really consider that, because it's going to give them an extra mana. Unless I draw that and throw a Karn at them. Well, they can have a force now, unfortunately. I guess this makes 1 mana, right? Unfortunately, this actually is not good because it would be 1 mana, 5 mana. It would be short unless I don't use the Wasteland. I feel like I would rather use, well... So, the question is, what's the likelihood they have a force here with 5 unknowns? I feel like it's got to be fairly high. I kind of want... definitely going to leave... well, I guess I can cast it twice, right? Because I have the Emery. So maybe I should do that. Oh. Oh, maybe I don't even need to cast it twice because of the workshop mana. I just realized that as I was casting Lotus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I still need to cast it twice, right? Because this is artifact mana. So using the workshop didn't actually produce any extra mana for me. I guess I can replay it with Emery. Maybe I just play Gigantha. Oh no, I have enough mana. I forgot about the lantern. It's kind of bad. Maybe I just play Gigantha as bait. This also blocks Ragavan. No. Karn is like super good on this board. Karn is by far better on this board because like turning off all of their mana means they just lose the game. But like there's a world where I can make it so they tap out and I like can make it so I can get this Karn in somehow. I don't know how we're gonna do that exactly, but it's something that we could do for sure. Let's see. This is am I getting breach killed through everything? No way, right? Do they breach kill me through sphere? They can't do that, right? Or are they just trying to... What is this doing? This is getting one ancestral? Well, they don't have enough mana to Hercules. So now my Karn is going to resolve and instantly win, right? Because they'll be out of mana, unless they replay their Lotus. They just went for an ancestral. But they've already played their land drop this turn, so... Okay. So they're playing Breach. What do you think? Maybe Relics? It's probably just some Relics. And a Null Rod. And then we can take out, like... Man, it has not been a balanced day. I kind of want to, like... I just hate playing Emery against a Pyroblast deck. What if I just take Emery and Balance out and play Relic and Null Rod? I just want to take out all the colorful cards. I'm not really convinced Pyro is good here. No. I could be wrong. They just don't feel like they have enough threats that I want to hit with a Pyroblast. Maybe? They have... Like, if they have... It's like just Tinker and Ancestral and Force. I guess they have like a Dak and a Narset possibly. But like they're on 3 Ragavan. No, Jailer doesn't stop Breach, so I just don't even know if I want Relic to stop Breach, but maybe it's fine. I just the only question I guess is, do I want Pyro? I just don't know if I do. I don't even think Time Walk is good in my deck. I don't even think Tinker is good here either. I guess I can Tinker for a Golos or something. This Tinker looks terrible. Well, I don't want this Tabernacle, so that's an easy one. I'm gonna check out this Time Walk. That might be crazy, but let's try this. I think this deck might. I earlier in the tournament, I told someone in chat that I didn't think this was a Vault Key deck, but I might be wrong. It's possible that we want to go back. Yeah, I would say. Well, I mean, there are definitely matches we won today where we would not have won if we were prison shops. I think some of our like weird games where we had like an Emery and a Jailer against Dredge, like that was pretty sick. But I mean, then we could have just had ley lines, you know. Yeah, I don't. Balance like sometimes shows up in different artifact based big blue decks, but I definitely would see play as a 4 of in like heavy oriented combo decks, heavily combo oriented decks. So I don't think it should be unrestricted by any means, but I just don't think like the Time Walk does much for us because it's really hard to cast. Sand looks really bad. I guess we technically have Ancient Tomb Revoker into Saga, but that just seems like not good enough. This is just like a lot of mana and not a lot of lands and not a lot of good stuff. Man, is this good? Guess we'll find out together. Yeah, so like you could just like play all 5 of your Moxen, right? And then a balance, and then their opponent's entire hand goes away. It's kind of a very normal use of, or a normal, it's a reasonably normal use of balance inside of things like PO, but generally balance is not balanced. Yeah. Pyroblast. I don't know, man. This isn't bait. Trust me. Probably gets forced, to be honest. Maybe not. Maybe it's not good enough to get forced. Got forced. All right. So they are on a Sphinx version. There are just not colored sources in our deck. Sorry. So this needle on Urza Saga, unfortunately, doesn't really stop the best part about Urza Saga for my opponent's deck, which is it gets them a Black Lotus for Breach combo, but I think it's probably still worth it for us to do, even when we have our own Saga in hand. Time Walk? No, Time Walk costs 3. Key. Chromatic Lantern. Holy shit. That's so good. Wait, this Chromatic Lantern's unreal. I kind of want to tinker right now, but there's actually not much to get. I guess we can get a Trinisphere. I don't know. Did we bring in Null Rod? Oh, true. We can't cast Tinker right now. Okay, fair enough. I forgot about that. Fair. Nah, I just forgot. I mean, we have Pyroblasts, but it doesn't. Pyro doesn't stop them from Breach killing us right here, which is the unfortunate part. And we don't really have great ways to do that. I guess we have Saga getting Relic. So that's kind of where we're pushing forward towards, is a relic. I guess we also have to stop them from vault keying. So they can vault key and they can relic, or they can vault key and they can breach. And they can, that's kind of it, really. Oh, they didn't go for Lotus. Are they just going, what are they going for? Tinker for 4? That'd be good for us. I might tinker for a Null Rod. I think I'm showing that I have Pyro by not getting my Gigantha, though, right? Or maybe they just think I forgot. Hard to say. I'd love them to tap out for a Tinker, though. That'd be so good for me. I think Null Rod is the answer. So I don't have enough to Pyro and Tinker, right? I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana, so I only can do Tinker, but I don't know, man. I didn't make the deck. Oh, they went for Dak. All right, cool. We're just gonna counter this, and then we're gonna untap and Null Rod them, and that's probably winning. Wow, I think that just wins. That's so crazy. I can just get rid of this Needle on Saga. I think Null Rod is the best one here. No, I think Null Rod's better. Then we get a Relic. Well, Relic isn't good when we have a Null Rod in play. So this deck was fun after we got demolished twice. Wow. All right. Okay. I haven't tinkered for a Null Rod in a good long time. That was pretty cool. All right. We ended up with a 4-2. I can't be too mad at that. Man, is Nox Tom gonna top 8 again with Jeskai? This is like the 10th time that Nox has top 8'd with Jeskai. That's crazy. Wow. Falcon Eye 6-0. Andy lost a Nox, so breakers. Are we? We're not in breaker competition here, are we? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No shot. Okay, cool. So yeah, this was fun. Man, this deck has a lot of variance to it, and sometimes you just have a lot of hands that don't cast your spells. It was fun though. It was a good time. It's weird because like we definitely won a bunch of games with the colorful spells and because of the colorful spells, and I feel like we lost some games because of them. So I'm not 100% sure on how I fall. Like I thought the Jailer post board was really nice. And the Gigantha was fine multiple times. Pyro was fine multiple times. It might want like 1 Mox Opal so that you can get the Opal off of Saga. It might want... It's interesting there's no Thorn, but I guess maybe you just can't include... I don't know if I would include Balance in the main. Maybe the metagame has just shifted away from Balance recently. I would think about maybe not including Balance. I would think about Vault Key, but not like... I'm not super sold that you need Vault Key. Yeah, you could play Demonic Tutor. Sure. Emery was okay. Welder never did anything, but it did get forced, so we could resolve a Trinisphere. So that was kind of cool. You definitely gain some amount of power by playing with Tinker, Ancestral, and then you have like these strong Pyro sideboard cards. I just don't know if it's worth. Definitely not Welder Engineer though. No, it's like really hard to have like red into red a lot of the time. But yeah, this was fun. If you want to see more of this deck list, go check out Andy's YouTube channel. I linked the playlist in the Discord. It should be under articles and videos. That way you can go see some more matches with this deck if that is something that interests you. If you want to see more vintage content from me, new content on the YouTube channel every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm probably going to do a bunch more streams in the coming weeks just because I'm all set up and no longer moving, which will be a nice change of pace. We can get back to doing some normal stream times. And I'll see you at the next video.